Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome. How's everybody doing on this beautiful Friday afternoon? It is nice here in New York, so we're going to have a nice New York Yankee game tonight. How's everybody? I hope everybody's doing well, and it's a happy Friday, and we're getting ready for a big New York Yankee Boston Red Sox game tonight at Yankee Stadium. Welcome to the feed, everyone. We're gonna have Ken from The Ugly Truth up in about a minute or two. I just wanted to say a couple of things. First off, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and press that like button, and let's get going. We got a busy day today. We're gonna have this show now, and then right after that, we're gonna go to Ken's channel because he's gonna do the game the play-by-play. Can't talk today, and then we're gonna come right back here right after the last final out, and we're gonna do the post-game show tonight, guys. So a lot happening. We do have the lineup. We have things to talk about. So we're going to get right to it. First off, I'm going to give you a score that's not in favor for the Yankees, but Tampa Bay beat the Miami Marlins 4-3. And so now the Yankees are 5 games up. Tampa Bay being the pest that they are always. And we got to worry about that. Also, before we get rolling, don't forget about Sunday, the debut of Turnbuckle Talk on YouTube. That is my other baby that we're starting for wrestling, and it's going to be very unique. My co-host TJ is getting ready, and let me tell you, folks, go on there on Sunday. Go there now to subscribe because it's going to be a blast. It really is. You're going to love the content, and I'm really looking forward to it. But that's enough about that. Let's talk about the New York Yankees, and let's bring in Ken. How you doing, Ken? Good afternoon.
Afternoon. Another ducky day in paradise. How about yourself?
Not too bad. Not too bad. We're like you say, another day in paradise here in New York City. The weather's good. We're getting ready for. We had a mid-80s, so it should be a good feeling at the stadium. I want to say hello to Celia, Sean Browning. How you doing, Jonathan? We want to say hi to everyone there in the chat. Thank you. And all right, well, let's get going, guys. First of all, what are your thoughts on tonight's Yankee game? As far as how do you think Will Warren's going to perform? I'd like to know you guys in the chat. And who do you think the star of the game is going to be tonight? Ken, take it away.
Well, let's see. I think this is going to be a bounce-back performance for Warren. He's back at home in the friendly confines of the Bronx. He had a rough outing his last go-around, and I think he'll be all right.
And so Warren, do you think have the Red Sox ever faced Warren? Shame on me. I haven't looked on that. Not at all. So they haven't. Okay, so obviously, do you think that hits? Do you think that makes for the hitter or for the pitcher when you don't see him for the first time?
Well, in Warren's case, he's adapted a new 2-seam fastball that has a lot of movement on it, and movement equates to not squaring the ball up, so weak contact. Caution for us is that the Red Sox lineup up and down is loaded with speed. So if our infielders don't field cleanly and shoot cleanly, it could be a track race on the bases, especially with Wells behind the dish because he is a horrible catcher for throwing base runners out.
Okay, and now do you think the Yankees learned from last year about these guys getting on base? How do you think that's gonna play out?
Well, that was a template for the entire league last year to run at will on the Yankees, and any team who had anybody who could actually leg it out is on the go. I see a comment by Cecilia. JC isn't playing. It also bothers me. Well, if it bothers you with regard to him being another arm that can gun runners, he is 0 for 16 with throws down to second.
Yeah, he's not exactly. Well, that brings us to the lineup. Quickly, I will give it out here. Trent Grissom will lead off in center field. Aaron Judge is in right field batting second. Cody Bellinger in left field batting third. Paulie G back in the cleanup spot. He'll hit fourth. Chaz Chisholm Jr. will be at third base. Of course, Mr. Dominguez is DHing tonight. Anthony Volpe batting seventh. That's good news. I like that. That means he's going to hit pretty well tonight. And batting eighth is Austin Wells. And batting ninth and back in the lineup is DJ LeMahieu. What do you think of that lineup, folks? I like it because I like to see Volpe seventh or eighth and even ninth, and he does much better. Grissom, I'm getting a little annoyed at. He's way behind the pitches. He looks slow. He looks sluggish. And I'm a little concerned about Grissom's at-bats. Judge is Judge. Bellinger is Bellinger. Paul's got to step it up a little bit. He's been in a little bit of a daze. Dominguez went 0 for 4 yesterday. So, I'm looking for something big from him. And, of course, Volpe and Wells. Wells, you got to put up with the swings and the misses. And they never have a count in their favor. So that is the Yankee lineup. Ken, in front of you, do you have the Red Sox lineup?
As a matter of fact, I do.
Okay, take it away.
Leading off, left fielder Duran Duran, hitting 274 on the season, followed by their DH, Rafael Devers, hitting 285. William Abreu is playing right field and hitting in the 3-hole spot, hitting 251. Then we have former Yankee farmhand Carlos Narvaez behind the dish, hitting cleanup, hitting 288 on the season. Go figure, a Yankee catcher doing well in the league.
Not only that, he's hitting cleanup.
Yep. We have Abraham Toro playing first base, hitting 304. And Marcelo Mayo playing third base and hitting 6. Trevor Story is playing shortstop, hitting 217. And David Hamilton is hitting in the 8-hole. He's hitting 208 on the season. And their center fielder hitting 9th is Cedeno Rafaela, hitting 252 on the season.
Well, I'll tell you, not for nothing, and God forgive me for saying this because I hope it doesn't come and bite me in the backside, but that is not a great lineup. That is one of the worst lineups I've seen the Red Sox put out in many, many, many years. Wow. They may have some stars in there like Duran and maybe Rafaela, but oh my God, wait, you're telling me that Navarez is a cleanup hitter? We just gave him basically we gave him away, and he's cleaning up for the Red Sox. Wow. I got news for you. If the Yankees lose this game in this series, they should be ashamed of themselves.
Well, let's see. Narvaez is hitting 288. His OPS is an 812, so that's definitely respectable.
Yes, it is. Wow. I never expected a Red Sox lineup to have a backup catcher that the Yankees traded in the offseason batting cleanup. And then they got Toro out there. Are you kidding
And
me?
Narvaez has a cannon too. He is a very, very good
No, he is.
defensive catcher.
He is.
And
And I'm
Etzlock,
surprised.
Bregman is on the shelf. He's on the IL, so he's not going to make an appearance in this series.
Right. And also, of course, they lost their first baseman.
Casas.
Yes, he's
Ca-
gone. And
Casas is actually out for the season.
yeah, I was a little surprised they didn't go after Dominic Smith. I know he was there last year, but probably could help them, I guess, a little bit. Wow.
Dom
But
Smith in
anyway,
AAA was hitting. Dom Smith in AAA with us was hitting 188.
yeah, I know he was not. He was. I don't know what happened to him. He had a great spring training. He just missed out, making the Yankee team, and then boom. But I mean, really, I mean, not for nothing. And again, I'm not putting it. I'm not putting a jinx on the Yankees or anything with this. But that lineup. I gotta tell you, is very weak. So Yankees should pounce, and they better bounce. Otherwise, you're going to hear from me tonight. I can tell you that. There's absolutely, absolutely no way they should lose to this team. So Ken, as far as are you worried at all? Are you worried at all that Tampa Bay or Toronto can make a nice leap here? And
Nope.
in effect, the Yanks are playing the Red Sox. Then it gets a little tricky again. It just seems like I know Tampa's got to play a lot of games at home, but Jesus, can they go on the road for a change?
Well, the reason that their schedule is so heavily loaded with home games up front is because you're going to run into the rainy season there in Florida. And as you know, George M. Steinbrenner Field is not the Trop. There is no roof there, and when it starts raining, they're going to have rain out after rain out after rain out.
Mm-hmm.
So hence, front load your home games and watch them wither on the vine and die when they're on the road.
I'm just getting a text from Mr. Nippon, and he's watching us on a very, very big screen. Thank you, Nippon. You probably will be joining us in about 5 to 10 minutes, but that's pretty cool. What you sent me. Thank you. So we're big. We're all over the place, guys. I think that's like a 65-inch screen at least, or maybe more. So that's pretty cool. Want to say hello to Sean Browning. How you doing? Stephen B. How's everything going? Jonathan, how you doing? Jonathan might have some words of wisdom here. Luke Weaver did have a PRP shot. Aaron Boone said he started throwing, so that's excellent. That's good news. So maybe it's just a small stint on the IL. So we'll see how that goes. As you're going in and out of the stream, everyone, remember to press the like button. And, of course, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. It's so important to the content, and we really, really would love it if you do that. And then, hey, Edgelock, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Stephen B., he's having a little fun today. He sent me a text that I still am trying to understand what the heck he's talking about. He's hysterical with it. But you want to tell everybody what you sent me, Stephen B? Go right ahead. Because I'm trying to figure it out. I'm not a mastermind here. I know it has something to do with, I don't know, some tools. I don't know what you're saying. But I appreciate it. So if you sent me a text, and you want some laughs, how about giving it to everybody? Let's see what you got. So I want again to everybody, thanks for joining us in the afternoon, and a few hours away from opening pitch, of course. And we all know that Ken is going to be calling the game. Ken are you ready for it? anything you wanna put out there to everyone? If anybody here hasn't heard you before, give them a little idea what perspective you give about the game and all of that. That would be
Well,
nice.
I was a former Division I college pitcher. Uh, was there for 3 years until I got injured. I have worked with young players for probably almost 35 years of coaching and tutoring. I've held camps at Old Dominion University with the likes of pitchers and a mentor of mine, Ferguson Jenkins, Hall of Fame
Oh yeah,
pitcher.
sure.
I coached some at the high school level. Offered personal classes to some young pitchers that have received baseball scholarships to D1, D2, and D3 schools. I haven't had one yet that has popped in the majors, but I'm hopeful. So I do a lot of analysis with regard to pitches, how they're attacking hitters, what I think would be probably the best approach. I like to do analysis. I've done it most of my life, and I followed the Yankees since the '60s. Means I'm a little bit older, have a
Well,
different perspective than
you know
most.
your stuff. You know your stuff, and
Yeah.
you bring it with you to your play-by-play. And what's interesting about his stream, he could kind of tell what's coming next in the pitch selection. It's like he picks the brain of the pitcher that we're going up against, and even the Yankee pitcher. It's pretty interesting, guys. You got to give it a listen. So at 7 o'clock, please go to the Ugly Truths channel and subscribe and go in there and listen. You'll have a lot of fun. I will go in the chat and chat with a few people in between the innings or whatever. So a lot of content, a lot of fun. So I want to see everybody go there and let's have fun. Now he'll also do tomorrow's game, and then Sunday's game. We're going to come right back here, and we're going to do the live broadcast that's on ESPN. Lower the volume and take a look at our stream. It's entertaining. We have a lot of fun. I get totally into it. I get excited, and you could tell I'm a homie. I can't help it. I'm a Yankee. Once a Yankee, always a Yankee. Before we go on, hey, Yankee Mania fans, Joseph Abayani of Remax Elite at 917-273-7269 is an agent for over 30 years, and he's one of the nicest guys in the business. If you're looking to sell your house, and I mean this strongly, if you are looking to sell your house, please call Joseph at 917-273-7269. Again, 917-273-7269. When you do call Joseph, please tell him Yankee Mania in the AM and the PM sent you, and you'll be glad you did. And like I said, it doesn't matter where you are. Even if he gives you good advice, he'll give you great advice. If you're a first-time seller of a home, if you're buying a house for the first time, listen to him. He's your friend. And if he can, and if he could hook you up where you are, he will. So don't hesitate. 917-273-7269. Okay, so Ed Locke is saying make an all-star voting show. All right. Stephen B goes, an AC tune and had nothing to do with oil, Joe. That's the funny part. It shouldn't be there. Oh, God. All right. I'm a little tired today. I'm a little slow, so I'm sorry about that, Stephen. Usually, I'm all for it, but to be totally honest with you, I had a bulging headache this morning, and I kind of slept, and actually I went on to forget my problems. I went on Ken's channel, and we debated umpires and putting women umpires out there, which I think is a great debate. FG, good afternoon. How are you doing? I hope all is well. And Stephen B goes, it's okay, Joe. I wanted to make you laugh. Oh, you do. You guys make me laugh. You guys are the best part of the day. Made my headache go away. You know, once in a while you get these pounds and they're pounding on the head. And believe me, it beats having the gout. When you have the gout, you can't function. Trust me. I wish never to anybody to experience the gout, because guys and girls, it's not fun. It is not fun. And believe me, you know, you think older people get it. Anybody can get it. If you have uric acid buildup, trust me, be very careful, guys, because that thing will take over your life for 3, 4, 5 days. But enough about that. John Browning says, that would be awesome. Female umpires, 100%. Ken could attest that I went a little off because I felt that, you know, we need something new. We need some new ideas. And there is nothing wrong with having a woman umpire. Listen, you have a woman trainer that are happening all, you know, around Major League Baseball. You have play-by-play women. You have the best in the business covering the teams, like a Lauren Shahadi, Meredith Marakiewicz, Kim Jones. These are excellent coverage people, and they're good play-by-play people. They should be more of them. And why not an umpire? In the women's league, they're out there. They're out there everywhere. So why not? Could it get any worse than it is right now? I don't think so. So a breath of fresh air. Baseball wants to do different things. You want to do that ridiculous thing with a man on second in the 10th inning? Well, this isn't ridiculous. Put a woman in the umpire spot, and we'll get the job done. No question about it. I test anybody to argue with me with this, because it is a joke. The umpires are a joke. And enough already. Go look at tapes of the 70s, the 80s, even the early 90s. The umpires took pride in their job. They're not taking pride in this job. They're taking their money and running. They couldn't give two damns. And we got to watch this crap. You got to watch them. I mean, it is totally ridiculous. Jason, I'll tell you what, they should hire my wife, because apparently she's always right. You got it, baby. You got it. Let's send her a contract. Because, believe me, they can't do any worse. They cannot do any worse. And you know,
Can you imagine? Can you imagine a 5'2" woman trying to call a high strike on Judge?
Look what he looks at. Listen, first of all,
I'm just throwing it out there. You want point, counterpoint? I'm giving you a counterpoint.
I'll give you a counterpoint. Angel Hernandez. What the hell?
Yeah, he freaking sucked. He got booted out of the league, thank God.
The worst umpire, he's got a better chance of being a shoemaker in NIDPA in North Dakota, and that be you know, I really like to go to the school that they teach umpiring, because you know what, I think I'd fire each and every one of them that teaches it, because they can't teach, or if they're teaching, they must be boring as hell because they're sleeping. What is wrong with these? What is wrong out there? How can you not level a strike?
Scudio, I hope your wife is sitting right next to you with the damn frying pan, brother.
That's right. That's right. What is so hard? You know, God forbid MLB makes you see that everybody's disgusted with the umpires. from the players to the coaches to the manager. Could you get out of that office, Mr. Commissioner, and do something about it? No, let me see. We're going to make this game faster. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a phantom runner in the 10th inning. Are you kidding me? You got to be kidding me. That's all right. But
No, it's not all right. It's not all right. And if you've looked at any of my videos, you've seen some serious streams about hate. Every time the shit comes up in play-by-play, you hear an earful from me because I can't stand the damn rule.
I mean, it's ridiculous. It is really.
My only comment with regard to the Ghost Runner anymore is if we don't use it in the playoffs, why the hell should we use it during the regular season?
Right. But, MLB will make their own rules. Oh, let me sit back and see what I can do to ruin this game. You're not making it better. You're making it worse.
We were just got the PRP shop.
But you can't tell me that you can't make something better and or at least have a meeting and say, guys, you got to step it up a little bit. You have to step it up. I cannot believe Bowie Kuhn years ago, he wasn't going to put it. I mean, he had his quirks, but he wasn't going to put up with this. Baseball was baseball then. This is all about the mighty money. That's all it is. What happened to the sport? It's so out there. You got to contend with this. You got to contend with that. You got the extra innings. You can't get out of the box. The pitcher with the strike problem and this and that. Well, what's next? What's next? You're gonna come. You can't go in. You can't go to the batter's box with a bat. What do you want to hit with? Your stomach? I mean, it really is time. Wake up and smell the coffee, folks. No wonder why what is the number one sport that kids are going to school with and playing? It's not baseball. It's soccer. Better known as gaucho. It's soccer, folks. And that's
actually it's football.
It's not football. Well, football.
It is football.
I mean, football.
If you look at football and basketball, when you go to college, you get drafted to the professional levels. Do those guys go to the farm system? No. They go straight into the NBA or the NFL. If you look at Major League Baseball players, you get drafted, and then you get to go to A-ball, high A, and spend 4 to 5 years of your life making peanuts before you make it to the show.
Yes, but I'm talking about the young kids of America right now. The majority, especially in the East Coast, is all soccer. That's all you hear. Hey, what are your kids doing? Oh, they're playing soccer. They love. What about baseball? Nah, not really. It's soccer. It's soccer. It's soccer. And why? Because baseball does not know how to promote its sport the right way. The right way. What do? They have people that are druggies. I'm sorry to say, but that have just come out of whatever, and they're doing commercials like that. Give me a break, will you please? Get the Aaron Judges, get the Derek Jeters, get people like that, and host great shows. Go to your local networks. Go to where your teams are. MLB, wake up. Wake up, man. Promote the sport. How do you promote it? Oh, let's get a guy on second base, and the home team has the advantage. I mean, I would love to know the percentage of home teams winning in that 10th inning. Do you really think road team? If the road team doesn't score, and that's famous for the Yankees, They ain't winning that game. They're not going to win that game. Where is that fair? You want to make it fair? Well, 3 innings or 2 innings, you go to extra innings regular. And then you start him on first base. Why don't you just start him at third base? The Yankees will lose every game because they can't get the runner home anyway. It's utterly baby crap. That's what we're dealing with MLB. Baby crap. And I don't care if they're listening, they're not listening, or it gets back to them. They do not know what the hell they're doing. And it starts with the umpires. You never hear anything.
Is this a pregame show or is this a rant on umpires?
It's a rant on umpires because it's a damn shame of what's happening to the game. And we have to watch this crap and report on it. Every pitch, when you're calling a game, how many pitches you call? Oh, that should have been a strike. Oh, that should have been a strike. Oh, that should have been a ball. Don't you get tired of saying that?
I just tell the ugly truth.
Well, the ugly truth is the umpires stink. And that's the last I'm going to say about it. I'm done with it. It's time. It's just time that baseball wake up, because I'm telling you right now, if you go on strike, you're doomed. You are doomed, Major League Baseball. You're going down, and you're going to stay down for a very long time. With the money that you're making, there should never be a strike in not even a thought of it. Baloney. We're all cheering. We're all doing all of this. And then they're going to go on strike? Give me a break. Oh, I'm sorry. Last year we made $300 million. This year we made $299,099. We lost $1, though. That's what they'll tell you. They lost $1. Come on. Let's go, folks. Let's wake up and smell the coffee. Baseball is a wonderful sport, and they're killing it. They're killing it year by year, month by month, and we have to watch it. Every day, there's always some. The 25 man goes to 26. In September, too many pitchers are coming up. So let's go only 3 players. And then let's do this and let's do that. What are you going to do next? When you if you don't hit a home run 400 feet, they're going to make it a double? That's going to be the next thing. Edgelock, I agree with you, but the problem is Joe Torre's a little bit too old. If it was 10 years ago,
the next commissioner of baseball is going to be Theo Epstein.
Okay, that's a fair assessment.
Former general manager of the Red Sox and broke their 100-year streak, then went on to the Cubs to become their general manager and break their streak. He's currently working in baseball operations as one of the heads for MLB. Very qualified, very knowledgeable baseball guy, and he's a grassroots guy. So I think that he would be a fantastic next commissioner of baseball. Either that or we can make Joe the commissioner. Either or.
Oh, I would love that. Oh, let me add him. Let me add this. Watch, baby. You will love this game because I'd be on their backside so much. They'll hate me, but they'll be doing their job and earning their keep. Where are these guys?
I think the players' union would have you on a cross sitting in front of baseball headquarters.
Yeah, they could. They can do whatever they want. I'm for the players, and I'm for both sides. I've been on both sides. I've been management. I've been in unions. I've been through it all, so I know all the wars. And I can tell you right now, you need somebody like an Epstein. That's a great pick. because this guy isn't cutting it. This guy doesn't know his backside from first base. I don't know how he's making it. I have no idea, but he is not the right man for the job, and it's about time that they change. We want to see good baseball at Yankee Stadium. Not all of this. And you know what's funny? When you're on your own channel, it looks like it goes fast, right? You barely can go get a glass of water. But when you're on Fox and you're on ESPN, it takes forever. I wonder why. That old adage of money, 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 money. Well, can the fans enjoy while they're paying $300 for a seat? And that's the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so.
The bottom line is the reason the tickets are unaffordable is because of player salaries. When you pay players like Ohtani $700 million or Soto $765 or Vlad Jr. $540, your ticket prices are going to go up exponentially.
Yeah.
That's what's going to kill baseball is the affordability of the normal family to be able to take younger generations to go watch a ball game at the park. Fathers bonding with sons and daughters. And that's a sad truism in life. And you can't even watch the damn TV because you have to have 50 freaking subscriptions to actually get the ball games.
Yeah, it's
so local TV stations don't broadcast regional baseball games anymore unless you're hopped up on cable with some sports packages that cost you, $250 a month.
Well, Jason C was saying that on his program last night. We got to get Apple TV, we got to get Prime TV, we got to get ESPN TV. Come on.
Well, like my son John, for instance. John is a huge Arizona Diamondbacks fan. Tonight, their game is on Apple TV. 2 weeks from now, their game is on Apple TV once again. They get the double shot. Then they've got a series of games on Prime. So if you don't have subscriptions to all that stuff and you're an actual fan, you're not going to be able to watch those games. And that's crap.
Right. I agree with you. You have to budget. You have not budget so much. You don't know where to go. Oh, okay. Let me check. Are they on Yes tonight? Oh, wait a minute. Are they on MLB.TV? Or are they? Come on. Whatever.
Even the Yankees. You used to have Yes Network that you could tag into and have mobile viewing at least. Now it's the Gotham Sports app, and if you don't live in the city, you're SOL. You got to pay them money for a subscription. Bullshit.
Yeah, it's real. It's so out of hand. It's pathetic. It really is. And with all the problems, there's still a ball game to be played.
But for those of you out there that can't afford to pay the $500 million in subscription fees, you always got us here on YouTube doing play-by-play, and guess what? Doesn't cost you a red cent, and you get a good quality broadcast.
A one little push of subscribe. That's all it's going to cost you. You do not need, if you want to follow the Yankees, you don't need you do need Yes. You want to watch the programming, but you don't have to go anywhere else. So if you don't want to get Amazon and pay $16 a month, then don't. One creator. If Ken isn't doing it, then there's NFE. If NFE is not doing it, there's the Ace Avenue. There are a lot of people, a lot of content, and you will never miss a pitch. That's the beauty of it. It's like listening on the radio, but you're watching it on TV. So okay, but you may want to see you want to see the visual. I understand that, but this is another level. We didn't have this years ago.
I was about to say, in my old man's time, in my grandfather's time, they listened to Yankee baseball games on shortwave radios in St. Thomas. They didn't have no TV back then. And I will tell you, I got stories from the 20s, the 30s, the 40s, the 50s of Yankee greats from folks that just listened to the game.
Right. Well, that's what we were used to. How many times I was watching listening to the Yankees in a pennant race on WMCA radio in New York or WABC. I mean, now now it's like, how did I get along just listening to it on the radio? Because that's all we had. Now we're so spoiled, but we're spoiled in a way that we don't have a choice. You want to see the Yankees on Wednesday night? Well, you got to get Amazon. You want to see the Yankees a lot on Sunday? Well, you're going to have to what? You're going to have ESPN. And little by little, these channels are going to another level so that they can make more money. In other words, they're smart. They're not going to charge more for their basic cable, but they're going to go on an a la carte so that you'll have to pay more. But if they're telling, oh, it's not because, they went up. You just went up in the a la carte. So you don't, they know exactly what they're doing. That's why they have great managers. They have great CEOs and all these companies. And it's just it's so out of whack. Edgelock says baseball in 5 years may be going to doo-doo. You agree with that, Ken?
I don't think it's going to take 5 years. I think if in January of 27, if the Yankees or the owners do a lockout or the players union goes on strike, I think baseball is cooked at that point on. The last strike we had was in 94. It killed the 94 season and Don Mattingly's only chance probably at a World Series title. It lasted into the 95 season. Major League Baseball lost 25% of its fan base, and when it was all said and done, the only thing that brought the fans back was the McGuire-Sosa home run chase for Maris' single season record. And by the way, that was fueled by steroids too. So in the math equation, you can say that steroids saved baseball. And now people that were in that era are being persecuted and not allowed to make the Hall of Fame, such as Roger Clemens and Barry Bonds, which neither player ever popped on a piss test. So go figure.
The one thing about that, they say, even though it was quote unquote illegal, they saved baseball because baseball was very boring. And then you had the home run championships and all of that, and it was something to behold. But so I'll agree to some extent they did save baseball with those home run trots. FG says when we were kids, you used to go to the stadium and see a game for 50 cents. Yeah, those were the days, my friend. We thought they never end. We sing and dance. We can dance all you want. We're never seeing that again. You could forget that. Just get your American Express card and you'll be fine. Go ahead.
Hey, you know what? They were showing a promotion that the White Sox did a few years ago, where they went back to the 20s and had 10-cent draft night.
Yep.
So, needless to say, they had the biggest fight in baseball history in the stands as a result of that. Go figure.
Oh, not just in.
Yeah, no. Listen, you're 100% right. We listen. I mean, I have tickets from 78, 82. I mean, Yankee main level in the old stadium. $11, $9.75 for main level reserve, and $11 for box seats. Do you have any idea what they are now, face value? it's an absolute joke.
Yeah,
But
because that's where we sit. That's what my family pays, because that's where we sit.
I mean, it is, and the bleachers, like FG said, 50 cents. 50 cents. And a lot of people were able to sneak in. I mean, Michael Kay admits it. He snuck in. He waited for the game to start and everything. Somehow he got in. He went all the way up to the upper deck. He had a ball. Of course, don't go telling the Yankees in the 1960s are probably asking for some money, especially what he makes. No, just kidding. But, I mean, listen, we know, it's on every sport. Hey, listen, look at the WWE. I was at WrestleMania 3 back in 1987. Hulk Hogan, Andre the Giant in the Detroit Pontiac Silverdome. I was in the first row. It cost $100. Do you know what a front row seat for WrestleMania costs now? Almost $5,000. Is that a great profit or what? No wonder why Vince McMahon, and I hate to even say that name, is a multi-billionaire. How do you go from, Ken, $100 to $5,000? $5,000, and they're always sold out. How do you figure?
Corporate. But you see the little kiddies there, and they're privileged, so they're sitting in the front and all of that. Oh, I know it's inflation, but that's a bit much. Well, we got a little surprise, everyone. We got Mr. Midnight on here. Oh, how you doing, Lou? Welcome to the broadcast. Well, here he is, asparagus and all, Jason C. Hey, Custodio, do you still have a job?
Oh yeah, man. I was just.
You didn't get fired today?
No, they're not gonna fire me.
All right,
people were looking over like, what the hell is he laughing about?
Yeah, get a load of that guy on TV. They'll be laughing like crazy. They stare at me, but that's besides the point. But Jason,
What's up?
I know that you couldn't stop laughing. What were the strong points that on Ken's channel there that was making you go crazy? We like to hear it. Let the fans know. Let it all
that made me
know.
laugh. I can't even remember what it was. I can't remember what it was, man. I know I was laughing though. Huh?
He wasn't laughing. He's telling fibs over here. Come on.
Oh, come on, dude.
Come on.
I can't stop laughing. You don't see, I always have a smile on my face.
It's
It's
probably
real.
has something to do with Joe and female umpires. I guarantee you that.
No, that was recently. That was just now. He was saying Joe didn't go on the. I don't know where that rant came from. By the way, like what the hell? Where did that come from?
Joe had some sleep and snackies, and then he came up all frisky on the channel.
Yeah. What were you talking about earlier? That I was dying at work. I'm trying to remember.
I talked about a lot of things.
Yeah, but I think it was something. Oh man, I can't remember.
The guy Landon, he was hysterical. He couldn't even stay on the chat.
Mm-hmm.
He was having a little trouble with the microphone, but he kept laughing and laughing. He couldn't stop.
You scared him away. You start screaming and stuff.
Yeah, I didn't scare him away.
When Joe goes on the rant, I got to turn down the volume on my headset. I'm like, bro, it's too much. Nah, I'm just joking.
Okay, no more rants. That's all.
No, I'm joking. Go ahead. I love the rants.
20% of your viewership there.
We gotta start clipping them and making shorts out of them.
Women umps.
The best of NY Yankee Mania.
Yeah.
No ranting. Women umps. Jason, what do you think?
Woman umps. I mean, I don't care as long as you get the call right. You could be a cat. You know?
I did the comparables. A 5'2" woman behind the dish calling strikes on Judge. High strikes.
No, only Ken could think of something like that. Only Ken. I mean,
isn't there a woman umpire? No, there are women referees for sure.
Oh yeah, and they do a great job, and especially in
WWE. I believe there are female umpires down in the minor league system, not at the major league level.
I've seen them like in the youth level, like amateurs level.
Yes. And they're damn good.
I used to call balls and strikes, man. I hated doing it. I quit that
bet.
freaking job because I got tired of listening to shit from parents.
Oh, I'm that parent too, Ken. I'm telling you, every pitch is a ball. I'm like, what was that? You know. And if
Yeah,
my kid's pitching, every pitch is a strike. You can
Yeah,
throw it to the backstop. I'm like, come on, Blue. Give me some glasses.
Get your glasses, Blue.
There's a
Are
couple
you
of-
actually awake behind the freaking dish?
I'm
Yeah.
telling you. Sean Browning says there's a couple of female umps in the minors. Well, you know what? Bring them up. Bring them up. Is there a law that women can't be an umpire in the major leagues? Well, let's break it.
No, there's not a law. Okay, have you ever thought, Joe, there are no female umpires in the major leagues because the job sucks and they don't want to do it?
I just think they're keeping them away.
How much do umpires make in the major leagues? You think? You know what? Let's look that. I'm gonna look it up.
At least a couple.
You know what?
100,000.
You have women in combat. You have women doing every job on the freaking planet. And umpires are exclusive. Give me a break.
Right. And I like.
It's
And
not bad.
what's not bad?
According to the Googler, it says MLB umpires starting salaries around 150K, and experienced veterans they earn up to 450,000 annually.
Yeah,
But the
that's some bullshit.
The average is 300,000. I'm just telling you.
So
what
you
Google
got
said.
those senile dudes who's been umpiring for 27 years, making almost $500,000 to screw up balls and strikes. What a load!
Well, that's
Yeah.
what I keep saying. Major League Baseball is the worst when it comes to fixing things. They think they're fixing things, they're making it worse. Come on. Do you guys honestly like the Phantom Runner in the 10th inning? First of all, what do we like about it? The Yankees never win those games anyway because they can't get a guy home from third base.
I don't
never
like it.
changes.
I'll be honest. I don't like it. I think like there's certain things that they changed that I don't mind. Like the pitch clock, I'm fine with the pitch clock. But that goes the Phantom Runner thing. It benefits the home team more than the away team. You know, I feel like
The one thing that Manfred did that I liked, it was making the universal DH across National League and American League.
oh, that was a good one too.
That made sense.
Hmm.
Because back in the day, American League stars that were getting older that weren't great in the field had a place to go. But the National League guys who were getting older in the same situation either had to come to the American League and learn all new pitchers or retire because they weren't there were no DHs in the NL. So you're able to keep your superstars around a little bit longer.
There were some good pitchers though. That some pitchers could hit. I'm trying to think off the top of my head if I can remember.
Well, Madison Bumgarner was an excellent hitter. Zach Greinke was an excellent hitter.
Greinke was a good hitter.
Greinke was actually a shortstop and converted into becoming a pitcher.
You know who else? Yeah, a little bit. I remember Bartolo Colon was decent at hitting too.
Yeah, he had that one home run in the.
He had his one home run, his home run freaking minute.
Yeah.
Oh my God, the SNY never makes you forget that home run, man. That thing is played maybe 30 times a month. Oh,
You
that's
know,
all you see.
I was watching something, and Luke Weaver hit a home run as a pitcher before.
Yes, he did.
With the Diamondbacks, right?
With the Diamondbacks. He
Yeah.
did it with the Diamondbacks.
Sean Browning goes, I hate the rule more than I hate the Red Sox. and then he says,
Big
Bartolo Colon, Mr. Sexy.
Big
You know what?
sexy.
I never forgave Bartolo Colon. I used to despise Colon when he was an Angel pitcher, and we would make those damn West Coast road trips, and he would kick the ever-living crap out of us.
Yeah.
And he pitched good for the Yankees, though, and on that comeback, he did very well. He pitched good for the Mets also.
He pitched. He was
That's
like
smart
60 years old.
Yeah.
This dude.
Oh, yeah. No question. Well, listen, Nolan Ryan could have gone more and more, too.
Mhm.
Nolan Ryan was just
No, his arm almost came off. He literally pitched so he couldn't pitch anymore. Like
Right.
literally.
And he was clocked about a year ago. He was still throwing. He was just playing with the kids or whatever. He was clocked at almost 90 miles an hour. And look at him now. What is he, like mid 70s? Probably could be hitting 80. I mean, it's incredible. These are just freaks of nature. I mean, they are just incredible athletes.
In front of the Rangers Stadium, they have a statue of him. It's pretty cool.
Yeah,
I took some pictures there.
Yeah, they do. And look at this. Even on vacation, Nippon is just so dedicated. I mean, kudos to him. I mean, this is unbelievable. Even in Florida, man, they just scooped to me here. Let's bring him on.
He heard asparagus pie.
Asparagus, man. What's going on?
Hey, Ken, I went to visit my grandmother today, and
God bless. How's she doing?
I mentioned you guys to her. So, yep.
I hope you gave her a big hug for NY Yankee Mania.
Yeah, I did, and then she was happy, and it was good to see her again. So,
did she subscribe?
She doesn't use all that stuff.
Did she make those desserts?
That's all Ken cares about.
With the pistachio inside and all that. Did she make that? Yummy, yummy, yummy.
Yeah.
Oh my God! You got to send them to me. Forget about guests and all that. I want that pistachio thing. Oh my God!
Baklava.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, balaclava.
Please.
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
That's delicious. Oh
balaclava.
Yeah.
Really good
stuff. Any gooey
stuff.
stuff.
You like Indian sweets, huh?
Yes.
Is it good for the gout?
It's not. Is it balaclava or baklava? Baklava. Yeah. Okay.
Mamma mia. Oh my God. That's so good. That is so good. Oh my God. You really gotta send it to me, man.
Joe, you can't eat that stuff, man. You just said you have a Big Mac and you have the gout the next day.
No, but I have protection. I have my gout medicine. It's very good. And I gotta drink about 60 ounces of water and I'm fine. That kills the crystals.
Oh my God.
Let's order some McDonald's.
Oh, we're gonna do that. Jason already said we're gonna do that on. I don't know what.
You know who loves McDonald's a lot? My guy Chad Ochocinco. He loves McDonald's.
Oh yeah,
really?
He loves it. He said that's what he eats before a game.
Yeah.
You can go to Jason Giambi. He said he wasn't on anything but McDonald's, but he failed.
Jason Giambi was on McDonald's.
Oh yeah, Don't you remember when he got interviewed? He said the reason why what I'm eating is McDonald's every day. Said I don't know they got me on that. You want to talk about laughing?
He was a big boy too.
No, he was a big boy until he wasn't. But you gotta promise. I want those sweets.
Yes. So one day, So come to New Jersey, and then I'll meet you halfway in New Jersey, and then I'll give you the sweets, the Indian sweets.
Wait. I'm the star here.
No, I'm the star here.
You gotta come to Staten Island, my man.
Hey! We're the ones who helping your channel. Hey.
I tell you what, Staten Island is basically New Jersey.
Yeah.
Joe didn't like that. You saw his face change.
I'm the tip of Staten Island. I mean, I literally could turn around and be on the outer bridge. So what I'm saying is, let's way.
Joe, there are haves and have-nots. Nitin has the baklava that you desire, and you have not. So if you want it, you need to travel to get it.
Wait a minute, guys. You think I'm going to go empty-handed? I'm going to make him the best big ziti he ever had in his life.
Yes.
Oh, now
go ahead, Nitin, tell him. If it's not Indian, you're not eating it.
Yeah.
They're going to meet up in the back of a Walmart like it's a drug deal or something.
You take that back.
Well,
you take that back.
You got the ziti?
Well,
you got the ziti? That's what Nitin's going to tell him. He'll be like, you got the baklava?
Well, they could go down to Lower Manhattan, and hang out down there.
Yeah, but it's so
Go drive
crowded
by
there.
on the street corner.
Look at this. Look. Oh man.
They might find some Castillos there.
Oh look.
Oh,
Or
you're gonna find a
Custodial
whole
there.
bunch of.
Oh my
You're gonna
God.
find a whole bunch of me's. Oh, that's a nice
How do we go-
dog.
How do we
Thank
go
you.
from a Yankee game to baked ziti to asparagus pie? You name
Nathan, is that a hairy cat?
It's a golden doodle.
Yeah, she's beautiful.
That's a dog?
girl,
Yeah.
boy.
It's a
Golden
Yankee doodle.
Look at it. Look.
The
Mm.
Yankee new mascot.
Yep.
There he is.
Hey, you know, in the military, we know how to do 7 strokes to shave all that stuff off, so it'll be a doodle doodle.
Doodle doodle.
Oh god.
Where else are you going to get a stream where you're going to talk about food? You're going to talk about, just about anything, guys. Women umpires, shoemakers, you name it.
Let's go
got it
Yankees.
all here.
Hey, we got to sweep the Red Sox. Hopefully, come on, let's go. We got to start off strong today. Will Warren. I think he's gonna have a bounce back start from his last start against the Dodgers. I think that he'll do a better job at home, and he's gonna have his catcher behind the plate. Hopefully, JC is the lineups out yet or not yet?
They are
Yes.
out.
It's out, and it ain't JC
Star?
Star.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Oh no, it's not. Oh, it's Austin Wells.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's
Oh, wait.
Austin Wells.
Who is it? Austin Wells. Oh, come on.
Yep.
Yeah, Pepe Le Pew is behind the dish.
Pepe Le Pew. Oh my God.
Pepe Le Pew.
Oh
Thank
my
you.
I thought JC Sky was Will Warren's personal catcher.
That's what I thought too. He's
Yeah,
caught him
for
like the
every
last.
good outing Warren has, Ascara has been behind the dish.
Oh,
For every crappy outing he's had, Don Juan Wells has been there.
so Wells was behind the play against the Dodgers, I guess, right? I'm assuming.
I don't think
Oh
so.
yeah,
Was he?
Yeah.
yeah, he was behind the dish for
I
one
don't know what
third inning.
I don't know. I don't get what Boone is trying to do here. Why have JC Esquire needs to have more playing time? I like him as a catcher. He's a good. He puts up good at bats too, and he's quality. And I just don't know why they don't. He still believes in Wells. I mean, no disrespect to Wells. I'm just saying. I think it's time for a change a little bit here. Change it. They have to change it up.
I think it's disrespectful to have Wells behind the dish as an everyday catcher when he
Yep.
throws the second and hits the pitcher's mound.
It's ridiculous.
No,
Maybe
no,
Jason. We could have Jason Casito be catching, and then have.
Oh no! You know, I called once in my life. I didn't last the inning. I broke my wrist and my thumb. It's like never again.
God, no.
When I was a kid,
Joe, you want to
But
catch?
I think that yeah, I agree with you. They should, if he's already been catching Warren for so long, they have a
JC
relationship.
Sky. Yep.
They have an understanding. Like, why are you gonna break that up? And then Wells caught yesterday, right? So
Mm-hmm.
if you want to give him a break
Yeah,
too,
The whole thing with the Scar is they were coming up,
No.
so he was used to catching them from the minor league days.
I'm good. We're good. Joe, you want to catch?
No.
yeah.
Joey looks like he could though.
Yeah.
He'd be the
Oh,
umpire.
I'll ump all right.
Yeah.
Get out of there.
You
You know what?
You
know what you should do?
What was that? Strike
You
one?
should take Nathan. You should take him down to the Trenton Thunder and
Yeah.
have him calling behind the
Yeah.
dish.
Yeah, but I should. I should.
They're gonna have him arrested. Like, who is this guy?
You can see Joe out there dancing as he's doing his strikeout call.
That's right.
Oh, speaking of Trent Thunder, obviously I'm not there because I'm in Florida, but they're continuing their homestand starting tonight too. So they're still home, continuing their homestand. So
Do they have any television coverage?
not. I mean, you can find them on. I forgot the station name, but my friend Mike Warren does a play-by-play with. Do you guys remember? By the way, do you guys remember Jeff Manto?
Yes.
Yeah, so he's now he used to be the manager for Trent Thunder, but now he's the assistant, the co-play-by-play with my friend Mike Warren. So he's in the booth now with Mike, and I forgot what station is it, but you can find it on the. You know what? You can look it up on the Trent Thunder website. I'm sure they have it there. So
I wish the minor leagues they played nationally too.
yeah,
Because I got the
no,
double A- the
Somerset
double A team.
Somerset plays on Yes Network.
No, I mean like but they don't travel anywhere further than the East Coast, right?
Oh yeah. No.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because I got the Padres AA team is right up the road from me,
Oh,
but it's all
You ever
West
go
Coast
see them?
teams.
You
I
ever go
do.
see-
I've been there like twice.
you should try and cover them.
I mean, they probably arrest me. Not just playing. No, I'll go. It's just I'm not familiar with them, so I feel lost. Like, I don't know who's good, who's not. I don't follow them. I follow my team.
You ever
Yeah.
been to Cowboys Stadium?
Yeah, the Houston Astros.
No, it's the San Diego Padres
Farm
double A
system.
affiliate team. Yeah. I don't
No,
even
no,
know
no. You follow the Astros. That's your team.
Oh, yeah, you wish, dude.
Yeah.
Never.
I wish. Why would I wish
No.
that?
No,
I don't
actually.
know. No, man.
No way. No way.
But I've drove by the Cowboy Stadium, Joe.
You know what?
And
Look
I
at
went,
look on Castillo's little picture frame
it's
there.
on the floor of it.
There's the Astro thing rotating on that thing back behind him.
I usually see Yankee stuff.
Oh, hold on.
It's got-
you want,
it's
you
got a
want to see
picture.
Astros? I'll show you Astros.
It's got
Oh.
a picture of Altuve in there
No,
with the
no.
little blanker.
Now he goes up, he gets up to oh my God, I'll tell you.
All right.
Guys,
Hopefully,
what do you
okay.
think about
No.
tonight's game? Let's get back.
Yeah. Will Warren, I feel confident. Hopefully, Will Warren bounces back in the offense. What is that?
Oh my God, Houston Astros.
Peanuts.
Oh, peanut. Oh God.
Oh, so you know what we got to do, Jason? You ready?
What's that?
1, 2, 3. Take me out to
Oh.
the ball game. Take me out to
Hold on, where's the volume?
crowd.
Mute.
Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't care if we never get back, so we root,
What are you
root
doing?
for the Yankees. If we don't win, it's a shame.
Oh my
Orange,
god.
1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old
Oh, ball game.
game. All right, guys, let's go.
Let's go Yankees.
That
Hey,
was a ball.
Aaron Judge, Bailey, Chad Chisholm, Goldie. Those are my player of the game tonight. Hopefully.
All
Yep.
right, guys, we have no. In all seriousness, we do have a lot of fun. You gotta have a little sense of humor, listen. This gets you in the mood to the Yankee win tonight, right, guys?
Yeah. So that hopefully, I got Bailey, Chaz, Judge, and then Goldie.
Okay, Jason, what do you think with Warren tonight, and who's your star of the game? And the same thing with the chat.
I got breaking news.
Oh, is it a trade?
Dun, 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 dun,
Arizona,
dun.
Arizona Diamondbacks Corbin Burns will undergo Tommy John surgery.
I mean,
no.
I
Wow.
kinda knew, the way
Ooh.
he walked off the mound, I knew, and then they try to play it off like he's fine. He's
And that
fine. I
came
was
from
no.
came from their manager Torey Lavulo.
That's bad. That is. Oh my
They're
God.
done. They're
It's
cooked.
the first year of a $210 million contract.
See,
That's a
I'm
damn
glad-
shame to hear.
I'm glad the Yankees didn't go after that one.
Well, let me.
Ooh,
tell
that would
you,
have been crazy, right?
Do you think now they become sellers?
I think so. No.
No, because they've got Efrod coming back tonight. He's been on the shelf for a while, and he's a quality
But,
pitcher.
Zach Gallen hasn't been consistent this year.
No, he hasn't been consistent, but he's had his moves. They've got a young kid by the name of Brandon Fott, who is
Okay.
a
Yep.
really good pitcher. They've got Merrill Kelly, who's top shelf. And if they were to become sellers, and I was the Yankees, to hell with Zach Gallen. I want Merrill Kelly. Merrill
America.
Kelly is
Mhm.
he's a post season monster.
What happened?
I don't know. No, but that sucks, man.
Yeah.
I feel bad for him, but that's why I'm afraid of pitchers that never had Tommy John surgery, because at some point they're gonna get it.
Yeah,
No,
that's why it's so hard to give a long contract. You gotta especially you throw as hard as that. So I mean, even the Orioles dodged a bullet now too. Could you imagine that devastating loss they would have had? Oh God, I mean, anybody really. You feel for the team. There's no question about it. Especially if they had a little momentum, and now this.
How long they signed him for? Because let's say he's gone for this season and next season.
6 years.
They're saying next year too.
Yeah, it takes about a good year and a half and probably more to recover from that.
Yeah, 6-year deal.
Yeah, so pretty much he's gonna pitch maybe 4 years if they
Well,
lucky.
good luck to Corbin Burns.
And I think Ken, who do you think that? Wait, Ken,
Here's another one for you. Yesterday, the Braves blew a game, 7 runs in the ninth inning.
Yeah,
The pitcher was a guy by the name of Scott Blewett. Guess what? He just got traded to the Orioles.
Oh my
Welcome
God!
to the AL East for cash.
You know,
Wait,
it's
what?
funny. The baseball gods they have a good sense of humor.
Wait, Ken, that just happened just now.
Yep, an
Uh-oh.
hour ago, within the last hour.
Wait, Ken, let me ask you this: who do you think the Diamondbacks will ask for Merrill Kelly?
They need back of the bullpen help. Could be somebody like Ian Hamilton, possibly a Clayton Beater, a couple of decent bullpen arms that are close to being major league ready. Could even be JT Brubaker, who offers them the dual caveat of having a guy that could be a long reliever, which they have problems. They've had problems in, or a spot starter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So then we don't have to give up that much. Then only bullpen help. That's it.
No, it would be bullpen help, because I tell you what, they are stacked when it comes to outfielders.
Yeah, they are.
The infield position. The only place that they're actually light on is at first base.
Yeah,
And they've got Naylor on that trade for the rest of the season. Although I've been watching their games, and they've been putting this kid named Tim Tawa in there. He's looking pretty good.
you know who should they ask for from us? If the Yankees do decide to make a move for Merrill Kelly, TJ Rumfield. Maybe he can. Yeah, maybe because when he's healthy, he can play. He's a good player. I've seen him. We covered him before at Somerset, and he played for his base. He plays for his base, so that would be.
Yeah, he's an actual first baseman.
Yeah,
as opposed to a lot of these guys who are being converted. Yeah, I think there's a package that could be put together for a Merrill Kelly deal, and I mean, like I said, I would love to see him in pinstripes. Hell, I'd like to see their third baseman Eugenio Suarez in pinstripes while you.
Oh my God! I want Suarez. Oh, that's our third. That should be our third base. Jason, Joe, and Ken. I mean, I wonder who they're going to ask for. Maybe you can put both of them in the same package. Don't you think?
Possibly.
Yeah.
I'm reading this crap comment by Stephen B. that Ken's boys Jumai Jones is up for the Tigers.
Jahmai Jones, let's go. Yankee
legend. Yeah, he earned 6 months worth of salary for sitting and getting splinters in his butt because he didn't touch the field.
He's gonna go into the Yankees Hall of Fame, by the way. I heard.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, shout out to Jemiah, man. At least he's still playing.
I know.
Team.
Yeah.
You know, is he? Was he on the White Sox?
He's on the Tigers. Tigers.
I thought he was like playing in the minor league somewhere.
Dude, the Tigers
he was in the Tiger minor league system.
Yeah. Tigers have like 3 former Yankees on that team.
Yeah,
you know what's going to happen though is we're going to lock it up with the Tigers, and Jumai Jones is going to hit a home run on us.
That's what I was just going to say. That's what
the worst is Tommy Canley's pitcher pretty good.
Oh, so they have 3 Yankees now: Conley, Gleyber Torres, and now Jahmai Jones. That's crazy.
Tommy Kahnle, the few stints that he was with the Yankees, I think he did pretty well. I mean, he was a pretty good. Pretty good pitcher. I mean, he went from 100 miles an hour, then he went down to like 92. Then he got injured. But overall, he really wanted to stay with the Yankees. But I think it was the money crunch and.
Yeah, I'm happy for Gleyber Torres. He's doing pretty good with Detroit.
Type,
Yeah.
type.
So,
Titans
are you
can
ready for the bring back Glaber tour?
No.
No, I'm done with that one.
bring him back. Bring him back.
Oh, no, not
no.
even as a Jason, not even as a joke. I couldn't go through that again. Oh no. Oh no. No, no, no.
Oh man.
I mean, I'm so desperate. I would even say that Pablo Reyes is better.
Yeah. Oh,
I mean,
No.
No.
at least for the
No.
Yankees. At least for the Yankees.
you know
I
who,
don't want to smell Torres ever again.
Joe? You know who would I rather have at second base right now? Joe, Vivas.
Yeah. Yeah.
No,
I'm
I'd
gonna
rather have
follow-
Torres over all of them.
I want to follow back.
Torres was a knucklehead, but you gotta admit, in the playoffs, especially last year, he was solid, man.
Yeah.
That was the best leadoff hitter we had in years.
Well, what do we think of our leadoff hitter right now? I mean, he's slumping badly.
You know what?
I
He
need
may
to look
not
at the
be
lineup.
hitting, but let me tell you what he is doing. He's taken 4.6 pitches at bat, which is damn near the tops in the major leagues. He's taken walks. He's got a little bit of pop when he needs it. So he's doing what he needs to do as a leadoff hitter. He's letting Judge and the people behind him see the pitches. Got no heartburn with that. You want to put Jazz in there, one swing, pop out, done.
Okay.
What about
That's
Goldie?
fair enough. I mean, you just want the whole narrative of some of these Yankee hitters. You know, it's just crazy. I mean, every time Derek Jeter, listen to me, I got Derek Jeter on my mind. Every time Anthony Volpe comes up, it always seems, guys, that it's 0-2. It's just 0-2, 0-2, 0-2, and then he's trying to get out of it, and then he swings and misses. Grissom,
But you know what? Volpe is a situational magnet. I don't care where he hits in the lineup. There are going to be a couple of runners on base needing a simple base hit. If he's hitting 5, if he's hitting 7, if he's hitting 9, it's going to be there his entire career.
No, I agree. I totally. He's just like you say. He is a magnet. But no, I mean, in all honesty, guys, you know, Wells has to step it up. We all know that. Volpe, I mean, look at the stats. If Volpe bats 7th, 8th, or 9th, you're going to get the best out of Volpe. Yeah, I mean, the lineup up and down is in a slump. I mean, like FG says, Goldschmidt too. Maybe he should be leading off right now. Let's change the narrative a little bit. You know, maybe with Goldsmith leading off might spur him a little bit. He's a little bit behind in the pitches. He is striking out a lot. His defense is great. We're not taking that away. But we need for him to stay consistent. I don't say he's got to bat 345 all year, but you need, you know, if the other guys are in a slump, you need for him to be halfway decent. He can't be making, outs every single at bat. We have enough of those. You know, listen, I mean, in all honesty and not kidding around, I would really love to see Austin Wells make it here. I think that he definitely has a potential. I don't know what it is. Maybe did he become up and coming as first catcher too soon? Maybe that was it. Maybe he calls a pretty good game, but the hitting is just way behind. It's just way behind. He is an average hitting catcher, and
he's below average right now.
Signed up for that. They want him to be a 280, 290 solid hitter, and right now, without maybe going down to the minors, I don't think we're ever going to see that. I really don't.
Joe, he's batting 209. Give me 230 and I'll be happy.
Yes.
Like 290, I don't think he's ever gonna get there. Well, not ever, but definitely not this year. But he is the biggest letdown to me personally this year so far.
If we can get him to
230, and he's still stuck in 8 home runs, right?
9.
Oh, 9.
Yeah.
Damn, he's not even at double digits, man. Like Posada at this time would be at like 18 home runs already.
Wow.
He's got 32 RBIs.
Listen, right now we're trying to establish him to at least be a 240 hitter. If you get
Mhm.
240 out of him, it'll be much, much better, especially now that the averages don't go up that fast,
See,
which means that he's getting a lot of hits.
outside of Posada, we hadn't had a caliber catcher. I mean, maybe you can say Brian McCann, but I mean later towards that year, his year. I mean, what do you call those 30? I think 30 of the contract. He did horrible, and then we ended up trading him to the was it Houston Astros?
Yes.
Yeah.
What was it?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, we traded him to the Houston. Yeah, I would say the only catcher ever since Posada left, and we've been to been substituting catchers by catchers, and it's been crazy. We hadn't had like one consistent catcher.
We had the Jesse Monteros did nothing. Gary Sanchez had that one great run, and then that was it. And then he couldn't catch anymore. He couldn't throw anymore. Once in a while, he would get a big hit, but he was striking out like crazy. I mean, the Yankees have made some, what they thought was a great decision, and it came to bite them in the butt. I mean, there's no question.
Yeah,
But and listen, Wells is our starting catcher, and we got to pull for him. I'll get mad or whatever. The bottom line is, it's not going to change anything. The Yankees have made a commitment, at least for this year, that Austin Wells is going to catch. And unless, God forbid, he gets hurt or something like that, we're going to have to live with it, guys. And we just have to hope that he catches a little fire. The same thing with, we got to hope that the guys come back in the lineup so the Yanks could put, Volpe back down there again and get the best out of everything. Now, is the best to keep Grissom in the leadoff spot? I don't think so. I think now to wake up Paul G would be, to get a good idea, a good grip. Let's put Paul G up there. Try something different.
I don't like that idea because Paul G is actually the protection for Judge. If we have nobody behind him that's consistently hitting, he is going to be a walk magnet.
I mean, Bellinger was filling that road pretty good, but he cooled down a little bit.
Yeah. And what did you see? 2 intentional walks and an intentional walk
Well,
in one game.
Jay says Goldschmidt should not be a leadoff hitter. He needs to be more of an RBI situation. Okay, fair enough. Stephen B goes, Torres coming back is like a toxic ex. No, thank you. Laugh out loud. All right. Stephen B, tight pants, Canley, Tommy Canley, laugh out loud. So,
hey, guys, Joe, Ken, and Jason. You know what just came to my mind? Speaking of for guy in the Yankees, I didn't forget this guy. Remember Cody Ransom?
Cody Ransom.
Sure.
Yeah. You don't know who? Jason, you don't remember Cody Ransom?
No, I don't. What year?
I think it was. What year was that? Because he played third base and.
It sounds familiar. He must have not been significant.
Yeah, he wasn't.
Player.
He wasn't good. He wasn't good. I'll tell you that.
I believe it was around like 2018, 2019, around there.
Oh, I watched. I was still.
He didn't play that much, but when he once in a while he pop one over the fence. But I mean, listen, every major league player, if you're a major league player, out of 400 at bats, you better at least hit a home run. My God,
Yeah.
Or at least get the average. Listen, there's no excuse that Austin Wells should be batting 209. I'm sorry, guys. He's better than that, and he's shown it. What is going on? Is it that he just can't handle the play every day? Is it what? Is he overmatched with the fastball?
Mm-hmm.
These are things, and like I said, it's not a bad. I know they won't do it. I know they won't. But I think it's a nice idea to send him down in AAA, let him get about 50, 75 reps up there, and no pressure. And then maybe he'll come back and he'll be the Austin Wells that the Yankees believe he should be.
Does he have options though? I don't think so.
Oh, he's got to. How many? He hasn't been up and down that much. He was always down in the minors, and all of a sudden they brought him up. He's got to have at least 3 more, I believe. Anyway, but we'll take a look at that. We'll see, but I believe he has options. I'd be very surprised because I've never heard him go up and down and up and down. So, I don't know. Let's see how it goes. And but guys, let's start doing some predictions. We've been on almost an hour and a half, so we are getting close to.
Sorry for the lateness, man.
No problem. Thank you for coming on. I appreciate it. Let's give some predictions, guys. Nipton, we'll start with you. Go ahead. Warren tonight, and again, I know you mentioned your heavy hitters, but let everybody hear it again. Anybody new in the stream?
I have Warren going 5 or 6 innings, 2 earned runs. He'll have a bounce back start. 7 strikeouts, 2 walks, and like 5 or 6 hits, in my opinion. And then my heavy hitters are Goldie, Belly, Judge, and Chaz Chisholm.
Okay, before we get to Jason, Sean Browning says Warren 6 innings, 5 hits, no runs, 8 Ks, 2 walks. Okay, Sean, thank you for that. Jason, take it away.
I got Warren going. I'll give him 6 innings. I really want to give him 5, man, because I don't know. It all depends because he looked flustered to play versus a team like LA. And even though the Red Sox, they're not that great, but the rivalry, the stadium is going to be really loud. I don't know if that's going to get to him. He's a young guy. I hope not, but I give him 6 innings. I think he will get a lot of strikeouts because he's a strikeout pitcher. So maybe 7 strikeouts. He's going to give up 2 to 3 runs and give up, I think, 2 walks, like Nitin said. And my heavy hitters is Judge, of course. I got Belly. He had a good game yesterday, so I think he's going to carry that over to today. He seems like one of those players that are kind of streaky. What's that? Judge, Belly, and you know what? I'll go Wells. Why not?
Oh, wow.
Judge, Belly, Wells, yeah. He's due. He's way due. He's way past due.
Sean Browning is being very generous. Judge 2
home runs.
Martian a homer, Bellinger a homer, Volpe a homer. Wow, you must think a lot of the Red Sox pitcher, I'll tell you. Welcome, Jake, to the stream. Thank you
What's
so
up, Jake?
I think Warren is going to get rocked tonight, hoping that I'm wrong, but of course.
So how they do what the heli for Halliburton?
Yeah.
We're gonna do what the belly for Bellinger.
What the belly, yeah.
What the belly?
That's a good idea.
What the belly's wrong with you? Hey, Ken, your thoughts for tonight's game since you're calling it?
Warren 6, 7 strikeouts, no earned runs, 1 walk. Hitting people, I think Jazz will do fine against him. I think Grisham and Goldie have the possibility of making some noise too.
Yeah.
Can I say one more thing?
If anybody in the stream plays with DraftKings, if I were you, this man is hot up there. Ken from The Ugly Truth is very hot. He knows.
Yeah.
So if you want to put Warren at 7 strikeouts and make a few scudolas, you definitely
7 strikeouts. Let's go.
And if you, now, who did you say for the big hitter, Ken? I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
Grisham, Jazz,
okay,
and Goldie.
If I were you, I would go with that, but definitely put a star around Goldschmidt. I think Goldschmidt's going to be big tonight.
What about the Red Sox? Who you think is going to hit? I think Devers is going to take him deep.
Oh,
I
yeah,
said
of
it.
course.
Take him deep.
I think Devers going to go deep.
Nope.
I know. I can see. For the Red Sox, I can see Duran or Tristan Costa. No, Costas is not. Is he injured or is he back?
He's hurt.
Oh yeah, he's
Costas
injured.
is out for a year.
Yeah, he's out for the year. Never mind. Yeah, so I think Duran might have a good game today. Duran is he's sometimes a Yankee killer. So yeah,
he's a subject of a lot of trade rumors, which surprises me.
He's
But
the
who,
Troll's
Devers?
king.
I have a lot of young stars in the minors.
Durant.
Duran.
Oh,
They've
Durant.
got
Durant.
their number one. Their number one prospect is the same position as Duran.
Right.
Oh, that's what's his name? Ramon Anthony, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Raymond Anthony. Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen their farm system against
That kid-
AAA.
That kid is talented, and they're itching to get him up at the big league level because
Yeah,
there's
Mark-
nothing more for him to accomplish down there in AAA. That's
Yeah,
why
Mark-
they're shopping Duran, because Duran actually has value for a lot of teams.
Marcelo Mayer, how's he doing? I haven't paid attention to him.
He's doing well too. He's another guy that's getting close. They have some future that way. They're well ahead of a lot of teams, guys. So, let's see how it goes. So,
Yeah.
to
Let's go
basically,
Yankees.
yes, to basically see what's going on after this, guys. So from here, we're going to go to Ken's channel, and he's going to call the play-by-play on the Ugly Truth channel. As you're going in, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Press the like button as you're going in and out. Also, the same thing with this channel, and the same thing with Jason. Jason, are you 30 minutes after the game tonight?
It's 30 minutes to an hour. It'll be posted depending what time it ends.
Okay, so what we're
Late
doing,
night
guys-
was Custudio.
That's right.
Yeah.
Right after Ken, please come back here, and we'll do a post game wrap up. We'll give you the scoreboard, any Yankee news, any type of news, and then from there we're all gonna combine and say hello to Jason in his world late at night. That he has a tremendous show. I love the graphics. I love the Aaron Boone stuff that he puts up, whatever it is.
Aaron
Yes.
Boone stuff. I didn't.
Well,
Dude, you play those post game reviews. You got Mooney on there.
Oh yeah. I was like, wait, what?
this guy's
You're watching the wrong show, Joe.
I'm the one that worked 35 years overnight, 11 to 7, and this guy can't remember who he puts on.
I don't remember what I ate for dinner. I just had dinner.
Asparagus pie.
I thought you told me you was eating asparagus pie for dinner
Oh, never. I would never eat
with
that.
medium rare steak
Look
Oh,
at
ew.
that! Look at that!
I think
and some
Nith is
mashed
frozen.
potatoes.
But anyway, no. But
Nith is frozen. Either he's frozen or he's not blinking. One
So
or the
there's a
other.
lot of baseball left, guys. So there's the ball
There he
game.
is.
There's Ken's call. There's our call at right after the last out. We
Wait,
will come back here, and then we're going to go to Jason.
who's eating
Yeah.
asparagus? Who's eating asparagus pie for dinner?
Not me.
That's Custudio.
I
My
actually-
my dog wouldn't eat that. Come on, Joe.
I had asparagus frittata today, and I
Oh.
love it.
Yeah.
I got some Indian food for tonight. Indian food.
I'd rather have some
Butter
Indian food.
chicken.
As long as you send me dessert, we're good. Well, guys, we're going to say our final goodbyes. We've been on for over an hour and a half, been getting ready for the Yankee game, but we will see you. We will see you. The last out. After Ken calls the last out, say goodbye to Ken and come back to NY Yankee Mania for the post game.
And then go to Jason's
Let's go
channel.
Yankees.
Yeah.
Go ahead. What's your last words, everyone?
Let's go Yankees.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's go Yankees. Stay well, everyone. There's a lot going on for the rest of the day. And as I always say, God bless all of you. God bless you guys in the content. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. And of course, God bless America. Good night, everybody. We will see you. We will see you later. Have a good one. Go Yankees.